This is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles should you choose to do so. This is one from, it's made in South Korea for the U.S. market. This is US guys, you know. GS Retail Premium, and there's a chain in South Korea called GS Mart. And this is the stuff for retail, but this is totally packaged for US sales, so in the review it'll be listed as a US product, as you can see right here. See that? Yep, US. So anyways, this is a Jjajangmyeon noodle, which is a fusion of Korean and Chinese styles. It's black bean sauce noodle. And boy, oh boy, it is nice to be with you today, I must say. Because yesterday, holy freaking God, folks. I will tell you the whole story. So yesterday, the last time I talked to you, my wife was in the emergency room because she was having trouble breathing. She's been sick. Not COVID, not this, not that. But anyways, they diagnosed her as having pneumonia in her left lung. So they gave her a whole schmear of antibiotics, and so she's taken that. They gave her something for a cough, so she seems to be getting better. She actually went to work today, which I'm like surprised, but she's made of stronger stuff than me, folks. I swear to God, she is really something else. But you gotta keep an eye on that. But here, now I can do so. But so yesterday I put on a different music list that's not so wonderful. Some things on here are alright, but most of them suck. But anyways, blah blah blah. So she was passed out. I did 2 unboxing videos. I got reviews ready to go. And I was gonna go out, but it was Super Bowl, and I'm not a football fan, but I was just like, I didn't have anybody to talk to when I was out. I usually talk to people on my Bluetooth. I was just doing that earlier. And nobody was around because it was the Super Bowl. So I figured, well, I'm just gonna stay home. Screw it. So I'm like, I'll do what I always talk about doing. I'm gonna go play some video games on my computer. I'm gonna play some Diablo 3. And kids had their tablets, they were chilling, they were being good, and then they went in their room, and I don't know how much time had passed. They asked for snacks and stuff, and I gave them snacks, and they were being pretty good. And then all of a sudden Miles comes out, and he's soaked, like head to toe. Papa, Mimi got me wet. I'm like, where'd the water come from? It's on me. I know I see, but where did it come from? It's from the water. I'm okay. All right. Show me. And I knew where it was probably going to be from. So I go into their room, and they have this thing. It's like a cylinder that's this tall, and you turn the power on, and the water, it's got like a little motor in it that causes a little, like a propeller to spin around. And then there's jellyfish that like go, and it's got colors and stuff, and it's really cool, and it's like part of the bedtime routine. Mimi gets to go turn that on. Well, apparently part of the routine yesterday was she pushed a swivel stool, mind you, so she could have fallen off of that. Pushed it over there, stood on it, took the lid off, and just started like shaking it or doing something, and spilled water all over the top of their dresser. Lost a bunch of stuff. There was water on the power outlet that was up there. Oh my God. I mean, it was just like, what the freaking... You knew. You were all abuzz about what you were doing, man. But you knew that was not a good idea. I know she's smart, but when it comes to stupid stuff like that, it's just like, that's not a good idea. Don't freaking do that. And I'm sure Miles was sitting there watching and didn't do anything about it. Well, they lost tablet privileges for a week. No YouTube and no Echo devices. So they were all bummed about that and unhappy and yelling and screaming. It's like, okay, well, that's what you get. And then, so Kit was in there trying to help clean up and stuff, because I'm legally blind. I can't tell exactly where all this wetness is going to be coming from and this and that. I try to help, but yeah. And then she like grabbed a bag. She's like, yeah, we need to take this bag of trash out. I'm like, okay, I got it. And then she goes back in and she was doing something. Then I came back in, and then she went and opened up the door for the kids' room. And then she's just like, what the frickin'? Mimi was jumping up and down on the bed, I guess, just like willful misconduct. Very, very not good. I'm like, really? She's like, she got in trouble. So basically, and then she realized, oh wow, I am really in trouble. It's like, yeah, dude, we're not backing down on this one. I love the kids dearly. Most of the time. I'm sure if you're a parent, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. And everybody that I've talked to says, oh, you're at the beginning of the ride. It's going to get like way more insaner. They're going to go freaking crazy and they're going to kill you, dude. So hopefully they don't. I don't know. They're smart. I don't know why they do these things, but then again, they're kids, so that makes sense. But don't be bad, be good. It makes life easier for all of us. So, and then there's the dog. Oh boy. And then there's all the humans outside. I don't know. It is Monday. It should get better. I think I'm going to throw some mung bean sprouts in here. A little grip of them. They should do all right. There's a lot of black bean sauce. Oh, I didn't try it first. Well, it's not going to make any difference, I don't think. If you're losing your mind because I'm doing this before I've even tried it, write in the comments below. I'm sorry, but that's just not... It's all right. You're going to live. Scrapbook your feelings. Oh, that was the one I saw. There was an episode of Bob's Burgers. We love watching that show in the evening after the children have retired to their sleeping vestibules, their fibrous husks. Anyways, there's one where Gene... he's like walking around and he realizes there's like kind of like a daycare thing for kids and little kids. He's like, I don't want to be home. So he goes in there and he just starts screaming his head off when they say that, you know, it's like, no, you can't do that. Why? I want to do it. Oh, you're having really some big feelings right now. It's like, oh God, I know some people like to tell that too. Oh, it's pretty. I don't know that we really need this oil, but you put the oil on. Gotta oil it up. Honestly, without the oil, this stuff is pretty fantastic, but we're gonna add the oil. Need to make it a little more lubricated, I suppose. I just do what they say to do. I know there's mung bean sprouts in there, but I really don't think it's going to affect the flavor. I really don't. Let's try this oiled up now. More gooey. Oh, I guess there's a mung bean sprout on it. The noodle is a nice gauge. It's good. It reminds me of, so these are made by Paldo. There's no mistaking the packaging design. And I've gotten samples from Paldo before that were made for GS Mart. So, yeah, that's how I'm pretty darn sure. But anyways, they make a couple jjajang black bean sauce noodles, and they're much like this, and they're really good. I don't know why they would make them differently. I mean, this seems pretty identical. But they make the sauce in a liquid way, which I think all of it should be. The powder sauces, ooh, just let go. There you go. That'll work. I like that. The powder sauces just don't work as well. They're not as good. And spicy jjajang, I just can't get with that. I think it's kind of like, honestly, I think it's gross. But they do that too. And then there's a spicy bulldog jjajang, which a lot of people really like that one. I haven't had it in a while. They changed a lot of their recipes, so I might like it now, but I don't think it's necessary to add spiciness to this. It's like a spicy gomtang. I've never seen that. Gomtang is basically like a creamy soup affair. Creamy beef soup, and I really can't. Come on, get off of there. There we go. Rotato, do your stuff. Look at that. Alright, well thanks for watching. The next one you're going to see is this. This is Big Cup Noodles Spicy Tonkatsu by Nissan Singapore. And, yeah, you see it there, and you see it there. So that'll be the next one on Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a splendid one. Bye.